Hi, it's Baby Vodkas and we're hamming up in the kitchen. Today we're making a simple soup that I love, potato leek soup. And I love it because it only actually really requires 3 ingredients. Leeks, nice naturally smoked bacon, and potatoes. Or actually, sometimes you might want to throw in a little bit of butter towards the end and salt and pepper and a little bit of hot sauce, but those are all additions. First thing you do is slice up some bacon. I've got about 6 pieces here, but more or less will do. So just add the bacon to the pan and put it on medium and saute it. In the meantime, peel and cut up 5 potatoes. Keep an eye on the bacon so it doesn't burn. To prepare the leeks, just chop off the kind of weird green top and slice them in half. But don't go all the way to the end, and then in quarters, but don't go to the end. You'll see that there's sand in the leeks. So just peel back the little strips and make sure you get all the sand out of the leeks. Once all your leeks are clean, just slice them up. I love leeks. You can caramelize them just like onions. The bacon's looking nice and crispy, so I'm going to remove it and put on a paper towel. Keep a little bit of grease in the pan and add the leek. You don't have to use bacon, and you can use smoked trout or another type of smoked fish. Stir the leeks up, coat them in the bacon fat, and add a little bit of salt and pepper. I also added just a touch of olive oil. I'm also going to add just a smidge of white wine vinegar. You can add white wine if you want, I just don't have any. Scrape all the nice brown bits from the bottom of the pan to flavor those leeks. Once the leeks have wilted down, just add the potatoes. Toss the potatoes in the leeks and the bacon fat. Add hot water just to cover. Put the lid on and simmer on medium to medium-high heat. Keep an eye on it because it will start to boil like mad. And keep testing it to see when the potatoes are soft. You don't want to overcook it. I'm also going to add a pepper because I like things with a little bit of spice. You can think of this potato soup recipe as a baked potato. You can add anything at this point that you like in baked potatoes generally. Sour cream or cheddar cheese, add that right at the end. Depending on how hot you like it, just add a couple tablespoons. I've added 1. Maybe I'll add 2. Keep tasting it and checking for salt. Just keep adding a little bit at a time if it needs it. Just test the potatoes. When they're soft, that's when you know it's time to puree. Turn off the heat at this point and let the mad bubbling simmer down. Using a hand blender to puree this. Keep pureeing it until it's a liquid consistency. You may have to add some water, or if it's too thin, just boil it for a while to thin it. Put the heat back on and add a couple cubes of butter. Taste it for salt and add salt if it needs it. Put a little bit into a bowl.